Hey, welcome back to Geekshow Helpdesk.
I'm so stoked.
Yeah.
I've missed you guys so much.
You guys want to hear a secret?
Yeah.
I've got a pretty good story for the in-between. It's the last golden nugget.
No,
It's
I
the
don't
last-
believe that
The
for a
end of
second.
the Owen trilogy?
No.
It's the last bathroom poop related story I can think of, and it's recent-ish.
If we've learned anything from Hollywood, there's never
there's
just
not saying
a trilogy.
Yeah, there's not to say that that something couldn't befall me.
You know, like in 10
In the-
years from now, when
Yeah.
things get stale, Owen will
Yeah.
want to revive the franchise, and he'll have
Yep.
more.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. But this one, I sat down and I said, "There's no more. I can't embarrass myself any further. I can, but just not with those kind of stories."
Well, we'll get
And
to
my
that
brain
in the
served me
in-between.
up.
We'll get to that in the in-between for the Patreon backers.
And
Right.
I'd like to point out that we're not prodding Owen. He's actually
No.
coming
He
forward
brought
with these stories now.
This one, I'm so conditioned now, and I'm offering them.
No coaxing needed. He
That's
just
right.
knows his
Nothing.
place now.
I
He's
want
been
it.
trained.
I
He
want
Good
knows
job,
his
guys.
place.
Place, jeez. All
knows
right,
his
this
role.
is Geek Show Helpdesk, where we talk about tech, gadgets, and science-related things. And let's kick it off by introducing our panelists. We got down here in the corner, Jarron.
Hi.
In parentheses, Lando has no notes under his
You
name.
know what?
He doesn't
It's
have
true.
a
You wanna
note
know why?
in either show.
Either
Thank
show?
you for contributing, Lando.
Not even-
Either
I
show.
Wow.
Just
I'm
take that-
here, or am I not?
2
My
weeks.
beautiful face.
2 weeks of
Yes.
news
know
has
what?
passed, and you don't have a single
You know what,
story.
Joe?
I have
You know what?
stories. They're just not in the notes.
Jaron, you need to update your tag so it just says Lando, comma, no notes. That's better.
Accurate. as well.
Depends on
You
how his
know?
performance is today.
I perform.
You will.
All right.
Yeah, but-
Here we got
Find
Owen.
me on Blue Sky Jeronis.
Oh, right. Quoting Jar Jar Binks.
Yep.
Misa great.
Misa great. I thought I would trigger a whole generation of people today.
Sure did.
Trigger in a good way.
Yeah.
The first movie was so bad.
What
if you
are
don't,
you
if you
talking about, Lynn?
if
I
you
saw
don't-
it 6 times in theaters.
If you don't know,
I also
Jar Jar
did
Binks-
Jarron, but it was still bad.
Jar Jar Binks is a Sith, and it's well known, well documented
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
he's
of
a
course.
Sith. So I'm kind of feeling that vibe today, a little Sithy,
right.
but in a jokey way.
There you go. And we got Lando somehow in the upper corner. I don't know how that happened.
It's because I was here first,
Might have
and
to fix that.
I'm the favorite. Let's
That's not-
just say it now.
Oh, that.
Are you? Do you want to
Go ahead, move me now. I understand what I deserve.
Okay, good. So
Thank
long
you.
as you understand why you're being punished, that's okay.
I don't like it, but I understand it.
To the lower corner, Lando.
I am the Lando. The people who listen don't watch on YouTube have no idea what we're talking about.
No, that's okay.
And
They-
I
Go check it
apologize,
out
dear
on-
but they
listener.
can,
Yeah.
they can, though, is the thing. They choose not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube is not the preferred method for listening to podcasts. No one watches podcast YouTube.
You would be surprised.
Is this one of the
It's-
times where you need Lando to kick it to you?
Oh, I'm going to kick it to Tony. Don't you worry, Owen. I have things to say first.
'Cause I don't
got
think
important
I don't-
things to.
Are they-
Owen, it's
are
my
they-
time. He
are
introduced
they-
me.
This is
Am I going to
Lando,
talk about
and we
me
have a
and all
host?
how cool I am and all the things that I have done?
Just say your
And-
name.
I'm Lando.
I, me.
That's
There's
true.
no I in Lando.
He's right.
It's all me.
But there is a Lando, and that's me. Guess what? We also have a guy who's in the top corner. I don't know why he's there because I don't think he deserves to be there.
I think
This
it
is
has
the
to be.
driver's seat.
He's kind of annoying sometimes, but that's okay. I still love him. His name is Tony, and he's our host.
I will not refute any of those statements. Check me out on Blue Sky. Nah, I don't post anything on Blue Sky. Geek Show Fit on Facebook. That's where I'm posting fairly regularly.
That's your online presence right now.
Pretty much.
Just
yeah.
helping people keep going.
Trying to, anyway. Also trying to use it to motivate myself. So
How's that working out?
pretty good.
Pun
Pretty
intended.
good. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, that's our panelists. Now let's get on to the emails. Do we have any emails?
Yeah, we do.
Email.
So remember the Rate My Rig that failed to put in the...
Yes.
Oh, did we do this on Geek Show Arcade?
That's
Let me save this for
Rate
Geek
My
Show
Yeah, that's
Arcade.
an
Yeah,
arcade,
yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. This person sent it to the wrong email, but that's okay. We forgive you.
I-
Got one from Interrupting Cal. It says, "Hello, Help Desktonians. When is the point when you have too much storage on your NAS? Ubiquiti
Never.
recently released their UNAS Pro 8 Support for up to 8 drives with 2 NVMe SSD drive slots for cache. Is 8 enough? Is it too much? I know for my use case it is overkill, but I am sitting here wondering maybe I should go get 2 of them. You never want to run out of space with system backups, photo storage, a Plex server, a few security cameras. Maybe 8 times 24 terabytes won't last. Oh, maybe 8x
Wow.
24 terabytes won't last as long as I think. What do you think? Do you stop at 8, go to 16? When is too big or too much? P.S. It looks like Owen took his grinder profile down. Sad days for rock dogging. Thanks, interrupting cow. We didn't tell you to do that, Owen.
It was getting too hot.
Put it
man.
back up.
What? You're making too much money?
I was getting too much heat.
Too
if
much
you know what I'm
attention.
Too much attention. I only have so much stamina.
So you should just start a OnlyFans next. Rock Dogger. got
Daddy
this.
Longlegs. That's my OnlyFans name.
Oh.
Daddy long legs.
Yeah, Daddy Longlegs. Go look me up.
Ugh. All right. So, in answer to your question, no, you can never have too much storage. But
Max
in
it
this
out,
case,
man.
maybe you could.
No way.
No.
What? No way. I'm running the.
16 drive
I'm-
bays for one family.
I have the Asustor. I have the Asustor
Here's-
SSD NVMe one. It's got 12 drives,
Look,
and I'm almost full.
I
Well,
have something to
But
say
I
here.
regret my
Here's-
choices because
here's
I
the
only
thing.
did 2 terabyte drives, and now
Right.
I've got to start from the bottom
That's what I was
to
going to
increase
say.
storage.
I remember a
Interrupting
day
Cal.
when
Put
I
your money
bought
into bigger
a
drives.
I bought a 1 gigabyte hard drive and thought to myself, "Holy freaking moly! I will never need
Terabyte,
this
you mean,
much."
or gigabyte?
No, 1 gigabyte.
Remember
This
when
was
Google
fire
back in the
It was the
Google-
point I'm trying to make here is it seemed huge at the time, but by today's standards, it was nothing. So yeah, what he's saying here may seem like overkill, but 10 years from now, it's probably nothing.
I have
What?
iterated 3
What?
times with my storage. I
That-
had to rebuild.
That's what I was going to say. You might think I'll buy a whole bunch right now, but by the time you actually get around to using all of it, those drives are going to be old by then, and they might have
Yeah.
started failing.
Yep.
So I would say look at how much space you need right now, and then probably 3x it. And after you have 3 times the amount of storage that you need, or perhaps 4. The only exception to that, I would say, is if you're going to get way into digital archiving and you want to save copies of all, you want to build a Plex server, build it to the seams. Then you're going to want basically as much storage as you can
Or
get.
at least expandable.
Counterpoint: if you have the money, why not?
That's a valid
Coming from
counterpoint.
Mr. Moneybags up there.
And then there's
Hey.
at some point you
It's
have
okay,
to
you buy a new
think, what
freaking
about just
graphics
doing
card
it
every
on the
damn
cloud,
year.
right? At what point do you just start buying cloud storage, though?
Well, here's the
because
thing.
that's
True-
just other people's hardware.
Owen,
But
what you've hit upon is the true backup solution, which is 3-2-1. 3 copies of your data, 2 different mediums, 1 off-site. And so you would want to have a copy of your important data in the cloud somewhere as well anyway.
Yeah.
So
Well, and cloud storage is cheap too.
cloud
so-
after
storage
it
is
gets,
cheap.
let me tell you too, after your storage size gets so big, though, it feels like it's important. Like when you only have maybe 2 terabytes of movies or whatever, I could go get those again. When you get up to 20 terabytes,
Speaking from experience,
the idea of having to reacquire that,
That's true.
it
Yeah.
makes you start to plan a little bit differently. Like Backblaze, for instance, will not allow you to add a NAS device,
Right.
but I hacked around that. So
Yeah.
of course,
you can-
Backblaze
there's
does
a couple
my whole
of ways
thing.
around that. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's fair because I went through the same problem once I started really wanting to keep a lot of my Steam games local
Steam,
on my computer
pictures,
because
everything.
I didn't want to have to on a whim be like, oh, I have to download that game that I feel like playing today, and so I don't have anywhere close to all my games downloaded, but I have a lot of games downloaded that I haven't even touched because I just decided one day I'm going to download that
but you
just
can.
because
Yeah.
I might play it next week. And so for that reason, in my PC, I have 14 terabytes of NVMe SSD.
Yeah, but internet speeds are so fast now. It takes less than 10 minutes to download a game.
What do you have?
So-
2 8 terabytes? How do you store that? How many drives do you have though?
I have
You've
a lot of drives.
Okay. But they're running on slow disk then? No, you said NVMe.
No, the new boards have like 4 NVMe slots, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I've got my C drive is one of the slots. That's a 2 terabyte. I've got a 2 terabyte for my Game Pass. I've got a 1 terabyte SATA SSD that actually doesn't have anything on it. My Steam drive has 2 terabytes. My editing and storage is also a SATA SSD, so that's not NVMe either, but that's 4 terabytes. I have a non-Steam games drive that's Epic,
This is for all your
EA, all the other non-Steam
all
games.
those, yeah.
That's a 4 terabyte NVMe. And then I have a Games Overflow drive, which is anything I want to put on there. That's also a 4 terabyte NVMe.
Living the dream right
So-
there.
Let's get the show on the road. We got a lot of
It's already on the road. We're
stories.
driving down as we
That's what we're
speak,
doing.
Jared.
But anyway, yeah, the point is, if you can afford it, why the heck not? You know, if it's
Yeah.
not going to put you in any sort of financial distress or change your lifestyle to afford it, go for it,
I
man.
think you just
question-
convinced me to
yeah.
do this Legion Go 2 pre-order.
Is that what I
Yeah.
just did? Hey,
And
there you go.
here's the thing.
I have the
question-
page up right now. All I need to do is press the yellow button.
Press it.
And-
Press it, Jaron. Press
And here's the
it.
thing. To answer the question, no.
content.
You can't have too much storage.
No, yeah. I personally probably wouldn't go for 24 terabyte drives because
That's a lot.
that's I'd probably do like 12 terabyte drives.
So
But
when you get
like I
yeah,
said before, if you can afford it, well, you know, whatever.
like 12 terabyte size. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
12
if one
each one would be
if-
12 terabyte.
And that's the thing. If you have to think about that, if the drive fails, imagine replacing a 24 terabyte drive right now. That's expensive.
But if you have the money to buy them all up front, then buying another one in a couple years
What about-
probably isn't going to be that big of a deal.
Okay, define the term RAID.
Well, there's lots of different backup solutions you can use.
So some people call it random array of inexpensive disks,
Oh,
right? And then there's another one.
I use
interchangeable disks or something.
see, I use Unraid on my NAS, and
But-
so that doesn't actually require me to burn as many disks as redundancy.
Yeah.
It has a different way of backing things up, so I get more space off the disks I have there. But
Yeah.
anyway. All
right.
right. Thanks for writing in, Interrupting Cow. Any more emails?
Nope.
All right. Sounds good.
2 weeks go by and we only have one email. That's crazy.
Okay. We got lots
That's
of
all right.
stories to talk about, but first,
Yeah, we do.
Ooh.
time for
thirsty
Carbonation
right now.
Station.
That makes me. Lando, don't you need a beverage right now?
I
thought
do
I
need a
heard you.
beverage.
Just wanted to remind you of that.
I have a
And
couple in my fridge. I was just trying to save them for this weekend, but
No, you should do it now.
I freaking forgot to bring the can downstairs that I did.
dang it, Tony.
But I have a picture here that we're going to use. So let me share my screen. This is a new limited edition flavor of Celsius called Celsius Spritz Vibe.
Ooh, I saw this one, and I almost impulse bought it.
Yeah, so it's these ones right here, and it is the flavor. I don't know. The flavor is Snowball Frost.
Nice.
What?
Somebody's coming up with names.
I gotta, I don't know. I don't know what this flavor is. I drank it. It was pretty good. I think it has a hint of
Like air pollution? Snowball?
citrus, like a citrusy snow cone is the vibe I got. But that
Okay.
might just be my brain seeing the word snowball and
Yeah, what's a
making me
snow
think.
cone?
Yellow
what is
snow?
What does a snow cone
it tastes
taste like?
yellow snow.
What does a snow cone taste like with no syrup, though? You can't.
That's
Snow
just-
cone's not a flavor.
That's just snow in the shape of a cone.
Okay. so it's citrus. You're gonna go with citrus.
I'm gonna go with a sugary citrus flavor. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Kinda
like trying to define what a Red Bull tastes like. Like, what flavor's a Red Bull?
battery
closest
acid.
closest thing you can say a Red Bull tastes like is liquid Smarties, and even that,
But even
isn't
then,
super
doesn't-
accurate.
no.
So. But yeah,
diesel.
citrus or Spritz Vibe, Snowball Frost, limited edition. I don't know how long it's going to be around for. I would say grab one if you can find one. Grab it. Flavor, I'd give it like a solid 7.5 out of 10. Kick wise, it's a Celsius, 200 milligrams of caffeine, all the regular stuff they put inside a Celsius. So expect a normal amount of kick from a Celsius, which I would put it like at 8.5. So there you go. Flavor 7.5, kick 8.5, and it's got that tasty potential scarcity flavor because it's limited edition. So it makes you want it more. But yeah,
Jarron, have you bought? How many of these have you bought in the past 10 minutes?
Yeah.
No. Usually the
Energy
FOMO
drinks-
gets you hard,
Like, I need less flavor and less sugar, please, and then I'll drink it.
like a Lacroix
Exactly.
or a Waterloo.
that's highball.
I still need to try that.
Highball. All right, here we go. That is moving along here. That is the carbonation station. 7.5 on flavor for the citrus Spritz vibe or Celsius Spritz vibe. 8.5 on kick. Let's see. You know, let's just dive right into the review portion of. We'll just continue this into the review portion of the episode. I had the opportunity to review. I didn't buy these myself. Can you believe it? A company
cannot.
sent.
I
A
cannot
company
believe
sent us
A
to.
company? What?
Yeah, I mean it's not the
way.
first time. It's not the first time because Lando reviewed that espresso coffee
Yeah.
maker.
Oh,
the,
that's
the
right.
portable
10
espresso
years
machine.
in, and it's finally happening.
Yes.
We're professionals, guys.
But these are earbuds, right up my alley for a review. The
Yep.
Status Pro X is what these are, and this is the packaging it comes in. They launched, or they are launching. Let me double check the email here.
Good radio.
I know, right?
It's almost like a Jarron pause.
No, it's worse.
October.
Mine are
14th.
on purpose. This is
to
this
Slack.
wasn't
Yours are no.
planned.
You're so full of crap.
They're inherent to my personality, Tony. Therefore,
that
they're on
doesn't mean
purpose.
it's on purpose. That just means your personality has a pause in it.
You have a very pause happy
It's
personality.
like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Launch date-
but it's
launch
like
date
it's like
was
my
up.
AI articles. You know, like it's just part of me.
No, Owen. No.
October 14th was the launch day.
We knew the
so
same
they
there. I
they
get it.
launched a week ago. They are on the spendier side at $299.
Spendy.
However, they do bring quite a lot to the table. I've been using them for the past 2 weeks, and the charging case, as you can see here, let me zoom up here.
It looks like a small case.
It's fairly small. It's a little bit on the thick side, so you will notice it in your pocket a little
The
bit
thick
more than
boy.
you would like AirPods.
Looks like the.
But it looks very similar to the case for the Denon Pearls.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the Sony's too. The
A little
They're
bit, yeah.
they're on the
Yeah.
smaller side compared to like other non-AirPod cases I've seen.
Right.
Yeah.
Personally.
And the case itself is well constructed. It feels like a premium plastic for sure. USB-C, which is what you would expect these days. Also, wireless charging
Oh,
on the
nice.
base.
Like that.
Wireless Qi charging. The earbuds themselves look small in my hand because my hands are giant, but they are a little bit on the bigger side. And the reason for that is they house triple drivers.
Nice.
You're
Triple?
talking about a 12
Wow.
12 millimeter driver for the low end and 2 balanced Knowles armature drivers inside there as well to handle your mids
Very
and highs. And I gotta say, from a sound quality perspective, these are some of my favorite earbuds that I've ever tested. And I've tested a lot of earbuds. I reviewed a lot of
You-
earbuds.
yes, you do.
The other thing that's nice about these as well is they have a good app to download for your phone where you can adjust the EQ to your heart's content. There
What?
is-
You can adjust EQ?
I know.
Wow.
They have
Imagine
several.
the
They
technology.
have several.
Apple.
Knocking on Apple's door. You see this? You see this? They have several presets on there. They're flat preset, which I think sounds pretty dang good in and of itself. They have one that
That's a good sign.
They have one that specializes in showing off the highs and the clarity of the armatures, the Knowles balanced armatures. I'm saying that right? I want to say it's armature. Yeah, armature. And so it shows off that capability. And they have a couple other ones that specialize, for like podcasts, like vocal enhancer, stuff like that. And then if you just want to get down into the nitty gritty with the EQ, you know me, I like that V-shaped EQ. I crank that bass up and punch the highs up a little bit as well. And it sounds fantastic. There's no other way to say it.
How's the ANC?
I'll get to that in just a second. I just wanted to also note that with the triple driver combination and the dual balanced armatures, the clarity of the different instruments as you listen to music is very high and very good.
How's the sound separation, like the soundstage?
Soundstage is, I would say it's above average, but you're still not getting anywhere close to like open ear headphones or something like that. But yeah, it's
constrained by the earbuds.
Exactly. Form factor. ANC. Okay, here's an interesting thing about the ANC. So first we need to establish that of the ANC tiers, and we've talked about this in the past, you have AirPod Pro 2s and Bose and AirPod Pro 3s now that are S tier. They're the best, and nothing really comes close to matching them. Now everything else underneath that, you have A, B, C, D, E, etc.
Is that how tiers work?
I would put these at a A. They are quite good for things that are not the AirPod Pro 2s, 3s, or the Bose. So yeah, that's I don't think you're going to be disappointed with the ANC. The pass-through, once again, same thing. Bose, AirPod Pro 2s and 3s, the audio pass-through is S tier. Nothing touches those. But this is not bad. I would say it's probably a B. Probably B tier on the audio pass-through.
So one thing I hate about Sony earbuds that I've had in the past, the battery drains slowly over time. They don't fully shut off. And I think that's made the wireless gaming Sony earbuds, whatever they are, worthless in my opinion, because every time I use them, I have to charge them because I don't use them that often. How are these with battery drain?
Hard to say because I never let it do that. I was using them all the time. So I can't really comment on that. Yeah, so I couldn't tell you on that. I'm looking at my notes. I actually said the audio pass through was A tier. Guess it's been a minute since I've used it, and my memory has gotten worse. But yeah, I would say A or B tier. The one thing I did notice though is if you're in a situation where there's consistent white noise and you turn on the audio pass through, it struggles with that, and it keeps raising and lowering the volume of the white noise in your ear as it passes it through. So there is something to note there. That was why I wanted to drop it to a B tier. So you don't notice that at all with some of the other ones. Battery life in general, about 8 hours per charge on the earbuds, 24 hours with the case. Good. Seemed to be holding well to that. One of the neat things too about this is it has touch controls and a button. So on the top here, let me zoom in again, you can see it has a little button on the top right there. And there we go. You can see that button. And that is how you can assign it to whatever you want. That's how I have it control the active noise canceling and the audio pass through. I just hit
nice.
that
I like
and
that.
it switches it. And then the side, the side of it is a touchpad for all your other controls. So yeah.
How about Bluetooth codecs? Does it
That's
do
what I was just
Bluetooth
about to
LE?
get to.
Jared, let him do the review, dude.
Bluetooth codec.
Sound like he was about to wrap up. Okay.
Bluetooth codecs. It supports SBC, which is your bog standard MP3, AAC, which is your Apple stuff, LDAC, and LE.
Oh, it does do LE.
It does LE. LC3 as well, and Auracast. So it is Auracast compatible if that ever decides to become a thing in public places. I do wish for $300, I wish it had aptX, because the aptX stuff is quite good. But to get that, you have to use a Qualcomm chip, and so they probably just aren't using a Qualcomm chip on there. It is Bluetooth 5.3, supports multi-point connection. I didn't have any issues with the multi-point connection. It switched over quickly when I wanted to do that. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole system in a nutshell. Overall, I've been very impressed, and if you're of a mind to drop $300 on a pair of truly wireless earbuds, I would have no problems recommending these Status Pro X earbuds, especially for Android. with the AirPods in the mix on Apple, if you want something other than great sound quality, the AirPods are still hard to not recommend over anything else. But these definitely sound better than the AirPods, 100%. There's no doubt about that. So,
And with Bluetooth LE support getting more steam, they could be a stand-in for decent gaming earbuds, possibly.
it's possible, yeah. And these would sound fantastic in a
telling me
gaming
there's a
setting,
chance.
especially with the ability to tweak the EQ and raise the highs if you want more footsteps and things, or raise the lows if you like the boomy explosions. So, yeah. Overall, 9 out of 10. The only
Even
reason
with the price.
even with the price, because you're
Nice.
getting what you paid for. These are.
But even
these
with
are-
like the AirPod Pro 3s being $50 cheaper?
Yeah, I think these sound $50 better audio quality wise, for sure.
That's okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Now, like I said, they can't match on the if you want a
Perfect ANC.
ANC, yeah, perfect ANC, or at least as close to perfect as you can get with the tech these days. Perfect audio pass through. Your Bose and your AirPods are still going to be the play, but if you're looking for good of that kind of stuff, good quality of that kind of stuff, and great quality for sound, these are fantastic. I'm definitely going to put these into my rotation of earbuds that I use on a regular basis.
How does that rotation work? Just out of curiosity, like when you decide to
forget-
rotate, when you go to the next ones.
when you forget to charge, or if you're on a road trip and you burn all the way through.
Yeah, that's on a road trip. I'll take four or
No, you
five sets
won't.
of earbuds.
Not 5. That's crazy sauce.
You
When you
serious?
count the gaming earbuds, yeah, I take 4 or 5 different sets of earbuds. It's
Okay.
I have a
Okay,
problem.
Tony, you
I
do
have a
you.
problem.
No judgments here.
But yeah, so and just as a note, this was not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. They just sent me the earbuds themselves for an honest review, and that is what I'm giving them. If I didn't expect to like them this much, because Status has been around for a little while, and their offerings haven't really piqued my interest very much until now. And they're only usually advertised on social media, and to me, those are all the signs of But I'm happy to be wrong about
Pleasantly surprised.
this. Yep,
So you
pleasantly
knock it
surprised.
down 1 point because of the ANC and the pass-through.
ANC pass through and no aptX support. So there you go. All right, let's talk about some other stories. Let's hit on the Apple news. That's pretty interesting, even though it is fairly iterative. Let's talk about it.
Yep, they announced a bunch of new products this last week. No keynote or anything, which is fine because these are all very iterative. iPad Pro, M5. There's also some other minor tweaks, like some of the networking chips inside are different, using Apple's tech now. That's pretty much it for the iPad, right?
I have
Yeah.
a question. Can I ask a question about iPads?
They do bring up the RAM to 12 gigs of RAM for the cheaper versions, and if you go for the 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte storage, it bumps it up to
Still 16.
16 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
So I just learned that the iPad I'm using for work purposes is from 2018. I'm in the market for a new iPad, and I can't decide which one to buy because, like, I don't
The
need
one with an OLED screen, which is the M4 or M5 iPad.
So only the pros.
Yes.
So is it worth it to buy the Pro? So it's worth it to buy the pros to OLED and the refresh rate.
Yes, 100%.
I think so. Yeah.
If they put
That's a
the
fair
OLED
point.
screen into the Airs, then I would say get the Air, but it's not there yet.
I was actually have my eye on the Mini, but I don't know. I can't
I
decide.
want a Mini myself. If they put
Well,
an OLED in the Mini, I would buy a Mini today.
The thing about the Mini is you're choosing that because of the form factor. And if
Well,
that's
here's
the
the
form
thing,
factor
is, like,
you want,
I-
then that's the form factor you got to get. You know?
Here's I mainly do reading and annotating and light note taking on my iPad right now.
I would. Yeah.
I mean, if you ever watch anything on your iPad, I think the OLED screen is worth it.
Yep. I would have to agree. I love. So we've talked about this before. I love it for the comic book apps.
Yeah, maybe I'll
look
get the Pro. I
freaking
don't know. It's just so much
phenomenal.
more money, you know. For like I don't. It's like that middle device. So I have my phone. I watch a ton of crap on my phone. I have my computer for doing real work, but I just need something when I sit on my porch or review documents or anything like that that's when I pull out the iPad. Is like read PDFs, read books. That kind of
Still
stuff.
say grab that 8, grab that 11-inch iPad Pro, the M4.
Yeah. And what's really nice about reading books with the OLED screen, if you have it on black mode, you don't get that backlight at all. It's just dark screen
That's
with
true.
Crisp
barely bright letters.
Crisp
Great.
text.
Good
Yeah.
point.
Yep.
Okay,
they
that was
also-
helpful. Thank you.
Now,
Yep, no
the
problem.
well, do you want to hit on the M5 real quick?
No, let's announce everything first. Then
Okay,
you can
all right.
talk about the M5. They
But I
announced
definitely
new
don't need the M5 iPad. I don't
No,
need that.
No.
M4, perfect.
M4 is fine. Yep.
More than what you need for sure.
Considering the one from 2018 still works great for me.
Yep.
This doesn't
Exactly.
feel like that doesn't sound like Apple boy fanboy talk. Tony?
The chips are so good, and it's a very
It's a thing.
iterative update.
Yeah, it's
It's even
I-
talking the fanboys out of upgrading the M5, even though
I have an M4
Apple said
and
so.
I have an M4 and I barely feel the tiniest inkling, and it's only because it has 12 gigs of RAM instead of 8. Even though it doesn't matter, I don't need to use 12 gigs of RAM on my iPad, but still, I'm just like, ooh, I like
still.
that RAM.
Yeah,
I
it's
still
totally
buy
a mustache.
the M4 Pro.
Yeah, M4 Pro 11-inch. That's what you should get.
What am I buying?
They also announced a new MacBook Pro with the M5. This one's kind of weird because they did not announce M5 Pro or M5 Max chips. This is just the base MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
So if you're a real Pro user, this is not the upgrade for you. So it's just the base machine. Little else has changed at this point. That's really all it is. And then probably the most interesting one of the bunch is the M5 Vision Pro. They're going from an M2 to an M5 here, so that's quite a big computational leap. Other than that, not much has changed with the Vision Pro. We'll talk about some other Vision Pro stuff in Arcade. But yeah, I was really hoping they would release it.
A Vision that doesn't have the Pro word at the end.
A cheaper Vision. Yep.
Yeah.
It's not
happened to me.
$3,500.
It's happened to me too, Jarron. I get it.
I'm just so mad about the
He's
price. I got
choking on
choked
the
up.
price.
Get it.
Anyway, that's it.
So the M5 is a very cool chip. It might feel iterative, but it's a fairly decent jump over the M4. But what's really interesting to put it in perspective of versus what came before it a little while ago. So there's a link on here to Geekbench. What do you call it? What do you call this? Stats? No.
Benchmark?
Benchmark, yeah. I guess, yeah. Benchmark results. That's the word I was looking for. Benchmark results page where someone ran the M1 Ultra versus the M5 through the Geekbench benchmarks. Now, benchmarks are, not representative wholly of real world use and real world how it feels to use, but they are something you can use to measure against. And so, get this: the M5 versus the M1 Ultra, which, if you remember, is two M1 Maxes stacked, like tied together, basically. In the single core score, the M1 Ultra scored about a 4,200 and oh wait, hang on, I'm looking at it wrong. It scored a 2387. The M5, regular M5, not Pro, not Max, not Ultra, scored a 4,263. So 80% improvement from the base chip of the M5 versus the best version of the M1 you could get. And then from a multi-core score, the M1 Ultra did beat out the M5, but only by 4.9%.
That's crazy.
Also
That's
consider
So close.
double the cores on the M1 Ultra versus the M5.
It took double the cores to barely beat it.
Yep.
This
So-
Apple Silicon is so impressive.
It is.
Like, I know
It's-
this is iterative, but like just keeps getting better.
That's the thing.
And
When you-
I want to stress though on the CPU side, it's okay on the GPU side. They're not really competing in my opinion, too well on that part. But CPU performance is amazing.
That's true. That's true. And so, but once again, though, you look at the GPU performance from version to version is usually a pretty significant bump within that ecosystem. Within that ecosystem, when you compare it to actual graphics cards like NVIDIA and AMD and even Intel stuff, it's not that super impressive. But anyway, yes. Oh, and also, these were taken on an M5 with 16 gigs of RAM versus an M1 Ultra with 64 gigs of RAM. So that is also
I don't think RAM would
to keep in
make
mind.
much of a difference in a benchmark, though.
Oh, maybe not.
But to defend the GPUs, though, even though I just bashed them, they are incredibly power efficient compared to other companies.
They're super power efficient, and they're very purpose designed. The thing about the GPUs that AMD and NVIDIA make are they're built in a way to try and be useful in many different use cases, right? And the MacBook, the M series GPUs, they've basically tuned to be good at things like video production, photo editing, productivity stuff, and it does that very well. So, not gaming, as we've learned over the years, not gaming. Let's see. Jarron, I know that you would probably slap me the next time you saw me if we didn't talk about this butt story you have.
Oh, this is by the way,
Which
I
one?
read through.
What? Butt
Butt-
breathing. Okay.
Butt breathing is back on. And let me tell you, dear listener,
Back on.
time to butt stuff, 36 minutes, 54 seconds,
Yep.
55 seconds. Let me tell you, this is the showstopper. This is the whole reason you're here this week. This story
That's why I'm here.
right here. I read through this and I bookmarked it. I don't know why. It's that good.
I think you mean you butt marked it.
Butt-marked it.
Touche,
That's
Tony.
better.
So we actually have talked about butt breathing before. This was a story that we talked. I don't know how long ago it was.
I don't
tried to
remember
forget.
it, so it was a long time ago.
However, the change here now though is they've started experimenting, and it's quite interesting. Okay,
This is always how it starts.
yeah, and so I mean, you can't just stick like a tube of oxygen in your butt, even though that's what it looks like they're doing in this picture in the article.
They tried it. They tried both. They tried both the gaseous form and the liquid form.
Yeah. So apparently the liquid form is where it's at.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Isn't liquid oxygen super cold?
No, it's not
This
liquid
isn't that-
oxygen.
It's not liquid
It's
oxygen.
a perfluorocarbon liquid.
Think
Oh,
of the
okay.
think of the
Oxycyte.
abyss. Think of the abyss.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
And they're also saying it's a possible form of artificial blood.
It was it started that way. So the guy that originally created this was worked at the same hospital, but he did it as a form of artificial blood, and then it got shelved. But then COVID came along, and there was breathing issues.
Hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. So they gave some animals enemas.
Sorry.
That's
They
what it feels like, Jarron.
Science, like, are we like? How can we even care what aliens do to us?
I want to know
When-
if
when
Lang
when-
has given an animal an enema before.
This is what I'm saying. Like, has he
Oh,
walked in
no.
and because here's the thing.
Why
it's
would
two.
you want to know
It's
that?
it's a 2-part process.
why
they have
not?
to give him an enema, and then they have to suffocate him.
Yeah. So they induce respiratory failure, give them an
Oh.
enema, put
my
in this
gosh.
liquid, and they're saying it was
Yeah.
pretty dang effective at staving off
Pretty-
respiratory
that-
failure
that's
with
where-
no
a minute.
major complications.
That's the quotes in the article. Pretty darn effective.
Pretty
Is-
darn-
yes.
No, and this is not an AI article, Jarron.
This,
No.
Ars
This is
Technica.
real.
Who
Ars
cares?
Technica. ARS Technica, as Owen likes to say.
ARS Technica. A really
so-
good story.
What they're doing to these animals. This is
They
what,
didn't stop there, Tony.
This is-
Humans are next,
this
and
is what
they talk about it.
And they did it.
This is
Yes.
alien probing. We have
Right,
become
right.
the aliens.
We we are the biggest hypocrites
Yeah.
ever. What if that's all they were doing? We got to see if these guys can breathe in space.
So
We'll
no,
pump
this-
their butts.
This
Pump,
has
pump their butts full of oxygen.
As much as I love you talking about butts, Owen.
Go ahead.
I-
go ahead. Sorry, I'm really
trying to go
excited. Super excited.
I could tell.
Go ahead. I'll
No,
I'll
I
tone it
shouldn't have
down.
stopped you. Please go. Please.
No,
Too
no, I'm
excited.
good. I'm good.
Okay.
We got
all right.
we got to get to the part where
There's
and,
a real legitimate medical need for this. because people with severe respiratory failure, they need mechanical ventilation to survive, but those
Right.
can often cause further lung injury.
I want to take a poll.
So
between
instead, put it in the butt.
I want to take a poll between the two other people that have not read the article. What nation do you think they got people from that were willing to do this experiment?
America, for sure.
Have they already started the human trials?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
getting
just
there
want
next.
People do
to
anything
take
for money.
I want to take a poll. What nation?
Man, I don't know. I don't know what nations are into that kind of thing. France.
Okay. Lang already knows, but let's move on. Go ahead, Jarron. I just want to take that poll because nobody's going to be surprised.
Japan. The answer
Japan.
is Japan.
See, I was actually going to say that, but I thought too obvious. There's no way it's going to be Japan.
Nope. They got 25 dudes from Japan to sign up.
27
27.
healthy adult men. I don't know why.
Men.
women
You know
weren't
what? They
included.
probably only asked
Because-
for 25 volunteers, and they couldn't turn everyone
Yeah,
away.
they're like a couple of people showed up with their friends. Okay, come on in.
So all of these received a dose of non-oxygenated perfluorodecolin via the anus.
That's the liquid version.
Yeah, they were asked to retain the liquid for a full hour as the doses slowly increased from 25 to 1,500 milliliters.
Oh my gosh.
How big is 50? Like, give me some. What is that? 1 liter then? 1.5 liters.
liters.
That's
And
So that's-
here's the kicker.
think of that.
Here's the
That's
kicker.
3/4
Of the
of a
27
2-liter soda.
Of the 27, 20 of the men successfully completed the experiment.
So they stopped breathing for an hour.
No.
No, they held it in.
They held it in for. So 7
That's
had
worse.
some
So that's
problems.
worse
Two
than
very
what I was
different
saying.
things. Go to 7-Eleven.
It's
Go to
still worse.
7-Eleven and buy one of those Go look at one of those 1 liter things of Mountain Dew, and take 1.5 of those.
No.
And
sit on it.
they better have paid those guys so well. They probably didn't, but they should have.
They better have.
The article says, apart from mild temporary abdominal bloating
Oh, you think?
and
Of course.
discomforts,
Can't imagine why.
which proved to be dosage dependent, of course.
What?
But
Yeah,
they says
what?
it resolved with no need for medical attention. They experienced no adverse effects.
And I didn't read the part how effective it was. Pretty darn effective in them too, right?
No.
Like, did
This
they-
is solely to demonstrate the safety of the procedure, not
Oh,
its
right.
effectiveness.
Not-
so
right, so they
this
didn't-
was
no
non-oxygenated.
There was-
So
oh, I
they're,
see,
They're
I
just
see.
they're just seeing if the body will accept
We'll
that
hold
much
it.
liquid
We'll hold it.
in your.
You gotta-
so
So-
much.
in
So
your
what
You
you're
gotta
saying
be-
is they didn't go full flatliners on them yet.
Yeah, there was no
That's the
suffocation.
next step.
Yeah, there was like, what do you do? Come up and
Sounds like
just
BDSM
mug 'em?
kind of.
No,
Yeah.
Flatliners was a movie with Kevin Bacon.
what a
about
great movie about near-death
near-death
experiences.
experiences.
Tell you what, though.
Anyway, so the obvious question I know all of you are asking is how can you sign up to do the trial?
That was
That's
not my
exactly what I was
question.
thinking,
I
Jarron.
looked for hours.
Well, Lando, they are not saying yet. But
I have a question
I
for
can
you, though.
assure you that both Owen and I will be close on the trail.
Dude, what if I could breathe underwater with just taking a bottle of the beach?
I know, seriously.
Free
No,
scuba
you
diving.
You
can't.
can
It's called
swim. You could be a
it's
mermaid.
called scuba diving. You
But
can
I gotta
do that.
but I gotta bring my own air. I gotta.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want
Yeah,
all that
I
And
want to
extra
this case-
gear.
preload the air into my body.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you very much.
I want to be
Preload
like
it.
a merman. I want to be like a merman down there, and you'll see me just
Yeah.
pull out. You'll see me swap my oxygen, just pull my shorts down, and be like, "Warp." Give
That's
myself
better
another
than an,
dose.
than an air canister.
It seems so. I'm free. My head is free, Tony. I got
I
360. I
don't
got
know.
full 180
I do
radius
not
of
know.
vision. And no
So
clunky
I have a serious
headgear.
question though. Like, in all honesty, how much would you have to get paid in order to do this? Like, to be part of this trial?
To get paid? I didn't even consider that.
That there's a desperation
would
level.
you-
There's a desperation level.
You know what's funny is whatever the number is, it's for Jarron, it's less than he would take to shave his head.
That's true. That is so true.
It's
You know,
less
you're right.
than that.
Be like,
I
Well-
don't even know. I can't even.
I can't. My
That's
desperation
so much
level,
stuff up the butt.
I can't
My-
think that far ahead.
My
right
desperation.
now
Yeah, my
to
desperation
decide.
level's not high enough.
That's
I-
true.
like,
How
that's-
badly do I need the money?
Yeah.
So
right?
let me just throw a number. Let's say $500,000. Would you do it for $500,000?
Oh
Done.
yeah, without question.
Okay. Let me try a different number.
My bottom line is like
Sign me
1,000.
up.
Like at 1,000, anything over 1,000, my body's like,
As much
it's
as
just
I've,
a half a liter. It's just a liter and a half.
No
As
adverse
much as-
effects.
as much as I've protested this, as we've talked about it, $500,000. Right?
Yeah.
No
Now-
question.
100K.
Twice.
100K.
Twice. No.
I would
okay.
do it for 100K. Yeah.
Okay. 50K.
Yep. Still in.
I think I'd still do it for 50K.
I'm just
10,
gonna drop.
10K.
I'm dropping out. You know my bottom. My bottom line is 1,000. Anything over that, and I'm in. So
Well,
That's a
yeah,
lot of
we all
money.
know you have
Yeah.
you know no bounds.
my
I get it.
desperation level.
I'm
is
really curious about Jared.
$1,000.
Is what I'm trying to get at here.
Oh,
10K, Jared.
This is where
What's
it
the
gets-
minimum?
Jaron
If
didn't
he-
answer it any. Jaron didn't answer any of the rates. Jaron, what's your top end? Would you do it for $500,000?
Oh
Yeah, he already said yes all the
Oh,
way
okay.
down to 10K.
Down to
curious
10K.
about 10K.
Oh, 10K.
I would have to think about it.
Well, when you think of it in how many Legion
$10,000?
Go 2s I could get,
Yeah,
I'd do it.
You
dude.
could get 10 of them.
$10,000.
I'd even do one.
You do it for $1,000?
Yeah, as long as they give it to me while it's happening.
Oh,
So you
don't
can
have to-
hold it. So you can hold it and be like,
Concentrate on
it's so
that.
It's gotta be
uncomfortable.
cash. Okay, that's
all-
interesting. That's
All the
I wanna know.
nastiness is far away from my hands. So
So it sounds like we're all right around $1,000.
I
I'm
think
probably closer
so.
to 10K only, but
You wouldn't do it for $1,000. Someone waves $100 bills in your face and says, "This is not unsafe. This will not hurt you. All you have to do is sit here for an hour."
You have to
That's
sit here
fair. I
quiet.
probably
But
would.
sit here
I
quiet.
probably
We're
No
all into
scream-
it.
We're all
No,
You heard
No.
it here.
no,
would. We all like butt stuff.
no screaming though. There's no moaning
Next
or
thing
screaming.
you know, we're gonna have butt stuff reviews in the in between.
no.
No,
don't
that's the
think
main
so.
show. Yeah,
And by the
Tony's
way,
right.
this
Yeah,
is a-
that's the main show.
By
right
the way,
there.
this is a children's hospital in Cincinnati, right? Like, what kind of a hospital are they running over there?
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Can't be doing that.
Can we go
here.
on to the other butt story, please?
Yeah,
Yes, please.
Yes. Ugh.
That was the winner, but I'm gonna tell you right now, that was a good one.
Yeah, Kohler, the very respected
The toilet company?
toilet company, and Faucet?
Plumbing in general. Yeah.
They make other stuff. They are releasing a toilet camera
For what?
for
For
your
Rule
health.
For
Tony.
rule 34. That's what it's for. It's
Oh,
for Rule
boy.
34.
It will examine your output and tell you how you're doing health wise.
You can watch it. You
I
can
bet-
watch it get splattered in real
Dude,
time after
dude.
you eat
I
something.
could have
points
avoided-
down, so it's
you.
not pointing up at
Yeah.
you. So
Right.
Oh,
I mean, I'm sure
Dang.
you could tweak it to however
okay,
you want
good.
it, but
Yeah,
Put a mirror.
yeah. Because see, I feel like this could have saved my whole anal fissure story right here if I'd had one of these.
We are never going to get sent anything else to review again on an episode.
Oh, do we have to send this to him for the review?
This is it.
That's
We are
amazing.
done.
oh yeah,
first and last.
oh yeah. I did mention that we were supposed to keep this one a little tame, huh?
I remember
You
that
did
now.
specifically, and
I'm-
you have
I'm-
done nothing but stoke the Jarron
I'm
fire.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, he
sorry,
doesn't
but
need to
these are-
stoke me.
Whoa,
I'm telling you, these are
slip.
these are just
What did I
great.
say?
These are
What
these
did
are
I say?
great. These are great stories. This is great content.
You didn't say stoke. You added an R in there.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
He knows what he did. Look at that.
100% serious.
Look at that face. He knows what he did. He gets that lower lip that pops out when he's lying.
Right there. I see it.
See? Mm-hmm.
Anyway, back to
It's
the
right there.
Animated.
back to the Dakota. That's what it's called, Dakota. Sorry, North and South Dakota.
Spelled differently, but
Spelled
it sounds
differently.
just the same.
Yeah.
What if you change that to Decoda? You know?
Dakota? Dakota. Anyway, it has a fingerprint sensor, so it'll
obviously.
change profiles. So if
That's outside of the toilet, right?
if your spouse is having big problems, it won't blame you for your spouse's problems, or your kids.
I want my carbon footprint. This is how much you're contributing.
Anyway,
the waste.
it'll tell you if you need to be hydrating more frequently, or how dietary changes could improve your digestion or nutrient absorption.
I mean, to be fair,
There you go.
there's a lot you can learn from a person's.
Does it have like a? Does it have like
$600, and it requires a subscription.
and
is
a
it a mod-
subscription? Oh, get
Yeah.
out of here!
Is it so it's an add-on? It's like a mod you can put it on any toilet, or is it? You have to get
Kohler
the
Health
toilet?
membership? It's $7 per month or $70 per year for single users, or $13 per month or $130 per year for a family plan.
Oh my
Does it have a-
gosh.
does it have a
just-
sniff-
Plan.
Does it have a
just took it on
sniffometer?
the side. You just took it on the side of your.
Do you have a?
toilet.
Does it have a sniffometer, or it's like that is way too acidic, bud?
I don't think so.
All visual. It's all visually
just
based.
Camera.
They need probably a microphone so they can
for the
hear the
best.
sound wave. They're like, oh, the grunt.
You're getting really
You need some help.
specific into the weird stuff here.
just asking.
Owen.
I'm just
Imagine trying to
asking-
clean this thing. Like, how often do you have to clean off the
Oh.
camera? That'd be horrible.
A lot for some of us. The fingerprint reader is wireless, and it's you can attach it to the wall, so you don't have.
Yeah,
to
you don't
touch
have to
the
reach
toilet.
into the toilet bowl
Oh,
to
good.
do the
That's
fingerprint.
good. Phew.
That was what I was worried about.
Look, I think we need to get this story together with the other story about anal prints and just get rid of the fingerprint reader all around, so it just reads your anal print.
So you
and
can
knows
only
you.
use your stuff while you're on the toilet.
Yeah, so you can so it knows who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did I say?
You want to
said
use your
everything you
phone?
needed to.
Go to the toilet. You want to
No,
use your
like the-
iPad? Go to the toilet.
The fingerprint reader for the thing for the.
Oh,
toilet.
you mean to use the actual?
Yeah, the
okay.
identification.
I
So
see.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, you guys didn't get that part?
No,
I got
thought
you,
he meant
Owen.
like we need to have anal prints reading
for like all of our
everything.
mobile
Just
devices,
sign
I'm like,
in-
hold on, let
just
me
sign into
unlock
your
my
work
phone.
laptop. We need your anal print.
Exactly.
Just gonna sit on this real.
Oh,
Okay, that's
man, the
probably
butt
the
stuff
most
is high.
secure. That's probably the most secure. Like, can you
It
imagine they would
be
at
quite
the border?
secure.
They'd never be able to get you to unlock your device.
Well, and you can't steal your
And
anal print
depending
the
on
same way
your-
you can your finger.
Yeah,
right? You
and
cut off a
depending
finger,
on
you have
your-
someone's fingerprint.
depending on
Remove
your
eyeballs,
clench,
minority style. It's easy.
depending on your
Butthole,
clench,
that's harder.
your clench
harder.
strength, like your clench strength factor makes it another layer of protection. Like they can't even get to it.
True.
You could clench up.
Clench
You
up.
could. What happens
could
when you
just
die
let-
though, and everything goes loose?
Well, then it's covered in a protective layer. Self-defensive.
Owen can just keep going.
Okay.
Let's keep this going.
No,
No, I think we're
Continue.
done.
I got enough anal stories.
Real quick, just an announcement: Windows 10 is dead. Long live Windows 10,
It's not dead.
because you can sign up for another year of support for free. And the Ars Technica article that I linked to has a link in there for where to go and how to do it. They'll tell you where to go and how to get there. But yeah, so it's okay. Windows 10, if you don't want to switch over yet, you got at least one more year.
They waited
Just
to the
sign
very
up
end. They waited to the very end to announce that.
To
right?
tell
So-
people, yeah.
So the scare tactic. I mean, the scare
Yep.
tactic worked. This is for if you. I don't know anybody that would need to stay on Windows 10, but for the
Well, if you don't want to upgrade your older machine that doesn't have, like, if
Oh,
you can't
yeah.
upgrade because it doesn't
that's
have
right,
TPM,
TPM,
2.0.
right? Touche.
So, anyway. And then, let's see. Owen, did you want to cover any of your stories right here?
Let me see. One's just there. I have two quick ones. So maybe if we do a lightning round, bring me up
Okay.
in the lightning.
That's
round.
where we are. We're doing that right
This
now.
is, this
Are we
is
doing
it.
it?
Yep.
Okay,
We are
this is
there.
lightning round.
We were at time.
Okay, here we go. So you know the guy that buried the Bitcoin in the landfill?
Yeah.
We've covered that before. He's been fighting many legal battles. The UK basically said kick rocks,
We're
and
not going to let you dig up the whole
and
landfill in
and
this
beside,
area.
there's actually laws on the books that say anything that's dropped off in the landfill is now the property of the landfill.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Now back in May they announced a documentary. This guy, he's gonna somebody picked up a documentary for this guy's story.
No happy ending.
And it's going to be coming out either the end of this month, which is in like a week, or sometime in November. But so if you want to, I don't know why you would, but if you've been following him,
Like, here's a story.
it came up in my news feed, so now you have it.
It's just going to be, so I threw away a hard drive
Yeah.
with an
Spent
English
my
accent.
life say.
I threw away
Yeah.
a hard drive
Oh yeah.
that had millions and millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin
$750 million, by the way.
accidentally. And now I've tried everything I could to get it back, but I've been told no for the last 8 years. End
years.
of documentary.
Also,
You
it's
have,
probably
like, some close-up shots.
You got some
know.
B-roll, you know.
Yeah.
also it's probably rusted and degraded now because that's what metal does in a water-soaked landfill. Anyway, second one, oh no, the other one's fine. The second one is timely. It's a bad day to work for AWS.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
That was, that's for sure.
They've estimated billions in damages for that outage.
Do you think it's
And
billions or trillions?
I think they said billions, but maybe they said trillions.
Wonder if are they
It was-
accounting for lost productivity work? Like my team literally couldn't do anything all day long.
Yeah, it was.
There was
done.
no
It
work getting done because everything wasn't working.
So basically half the internet. And what they found out what it was. You guys want to know what it was?
DNS.
DNS. It's always DNS, but that wasn't what it was. It was just one of the things they also found. It was an
Oh.
internal network issue, like a load issue for the hardware. That is, this data center is one of the oldest, and is usually the data center selected by default when you spin up AWS.
Yeah, U.S. East. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
So US East is where it was, and so just was not a good day for those guys.
Well, there's a
but-
reason a lot of people choose U.S. East, and that's because the east coast of the country has a much higher population density
Yeah.
than the west coast or other places in the world. And
Yep.
so more people there means more users.
Yep. So it was not a good thing for them. It was a rough day. YouTube was down. Let me tell you that.
Reddit was
couldn't-
down. Like it was bad.
TikTok was barely loading. Barely.
YouTube was down. YouTube's not on Google servers.
I don't know what it was, but whatever it was around that same time.
They might be
all YouTube
routing,
video.
They might be routing traffic through AWS's
Yeah.
infrastructure.
All YouTube, right? I don't know, but all YouTube searches and playback was fouled up, and
Man,
I was yelling at Google, and it was AWS's fault. What a bunch of jerks! I needed to watch that DIY, how to make perfluous oxygenated liquid.
all the while CrowdStrike's over there in the corner going, "Oh, finally, someone."
Yeah,
messed
it's
up
not
as
us.
bad as we did."
Seriously, it's seriously. they're like, we're not number one.
We're
not
no longer
number one.
the most recent massive outage cause. Oh,
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, cool. There you go. That's. I think that's our show for today.
Hey! I got a quick one.
Oh.
Microsoft is shoving more AI down our throats. They announced
How is
an
this news?
AI voice assistant. It will take total control of your computer if you want it.
Barf.
Called Copilot Vision and Copilot whatever. I don't know, Copilot whatever. So what it needs though is full access to what you see on your computer, and so the
Of course.
big Copilot task switching whatever fiasco from a couple months ago, when the recall feature. That's what it was
recall.
called.
Yep.
When they recall the recall feature because of everyone getting mad about it, I don't see how this is going to be any different than that,
No, it's
because
the
they're
same
No
thing.
way.
they need everything on your screen, but they'll have AI agents working on your behalf. Microsoft fully believes that you will want to talk to your computer rather than use a keyboard and mouse.
This is.
I imagine for some professions it might be okay, like doctors
Sure.
who aren't using their hands, whatever. But
Transcriptions.
most people,
This is worse than recall because at least recall kept it local on your machine.
Yeah.
Or
This
that's
is
what they
live,
said anyway.
going out to their server.
This goes up to the cloud because the
This is-
Copilot stuff runs.
Is it
in
free? Is it free?
Azure.
it's going to be It's going to be available on Copilot PCs.
Okay.
This is
so
just like
just
one
remember-
bad virus away from
just rem-
being
just
really
remem-
bad.
Oh,
just
yeah.
remember, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product.
That's right.
They say Copilot Actions launches in a separate Windows desktop secure and contained environment and uses an AI agent to
Whatever.
complete the job you've asked it to do.
Only you and us can see it.
My
Nobody else
eye.
can see it.
You can have it running in the
Aye.
background while you go ahead and do something else. And it'll list all the steps it's taking. You can sit and watch it complete.
You
them.
know, at least before they ripped it apart, at least it had the cool name of Cortana. You know, at least it had that going for it.
Yeah,
Now
but
it's just
guess what?
Copilot.
If you think about the timeline of events, that was when Halo started to go downhill, and that
Yeah,
was also when
right.
Xbox started to go downhill,
Yeah.
which
They
we're
were
going
like,
to talk
you know
about
what?
in Geek Show Arcade.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So,
If we have time for it tonight.
oh, there will be time.
So all those price increases across Microsoft's products is going to pay for these features that no one wants.
Yeah,
Yep.
I finally get all the AI I want. Finally.
All right, that's the end of the show today. Thanks for making it this far. But before we go, big shout out to our awesome Patreon backers, patreon.com/helpdeskarcade. And Lando has some more information on that.
Patreon. It's been a couple weeks since I've talked to you about Patreon. For $1, you get some really cool benefits. Both shows, early, ad-free, all together in your own personalized, specialized RSS feed. Tony names those shows after food, and it's great. Highly, highly recommend that benefit. You also get access to the Super Secret Discord, which I used to tout as like pinging me. I have yet to set up Discord on my new phone because I forgot my password.
You still haven't done it?
I forgot my password. And
Password reset, man.
I forgot my password. I don't want to reset it. I don't want to figure it out.
And you have been being,
You don't use a password manager?
I forgot my password. It's not my password manager. I don't know what to do with my life, and it's over.
And
$3 a month.
And they've
You
been
get Joe
roasting
Owen
you in
GPT.
there. Roasting you in the Discord, Lando. You've been missing out.
I know. I've noticed. Every now and again, I do look, and I have noticed. $3 Owen GPT, $6 special shout out in the air. Jarron has that now.
I was going to roast you here, but I didn't need to. Good job.
Well done.
Thank you to David Broshinsky, Interrupting Cow, Aaron Faulkner, Connor Keesaw, and look behind you, a three-headed monkey. Monkey Island, I love it. There are extra special Patreon daddies. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, tech daddies. That's what they're called.
Patreon daddies.
Fourth Dimension Craft on Instagram for all your laser engraving needs. Turbo Granny, Jason Eatman, Incontinentia Buttocks.
Wow. Just right on brand for this episode.
Yeah.
Burninated Peasant, be the 8-year-old. It's worth it just for Owen's stories. I'm here for content, not a nice tight pod. 10 tiny techies tweak, tangle transistor towers tirelessly. Tony trips, twisting tremendous titties, and tossing 10 terabytes.
Wait.
I wasn't expecting that last bit.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Oh, and I just said it. Okay.
You
that
said-
listener played the long game, and it was
that's the
paid off
long-
great.
Yeah,
That's a long
very long
phone
game.
right there.
Wow. Kyle, Hugh G. Period. Rection. Geriga Arimas. Tony the Excel and Power Apps Nerd. Pieman Graphics, Purveyor of Fine Geeky Stickers. Kurskengar 94. Caslow. Eric Steinman and Cruz. In between rating 200. Geek Show Baseball. The Swing and Miss Show. DP. Joined WCGA with Lang. He actually shows up in the voice chat. It was more sarcastic in my head. Narutoroid. Owen. Owen.
Telling you.
Adam. Stuart Lloyd. Get off my lawn. I was once starstruck by a D-list celeb at Walmart in Centerville. Owen and his 8 out of 10 kids. Wow.
Whoa.
D-list celeb, Owen. That is...
That's me
I can't believe we're D-list. I would have put
all day.
us lower. All right. Thank you, Patreon backers. You are awesome. We appreciate you. That's it for today's episode. We appreciate the download and rocking with us to the end. We'll see you in the in-between or in arcade. And until then, Lando, take us out.
You can't just stick a tube in your butt. Be an end user.
Excellent.